Just think of any chord. Once you think of the chord, you hear the chord. How do you hear the chord? Hi everyone, you're welcome to my YouTube channel, Base of Ogas. Okay, so my name is Ogaga. Ogaga is my name. So in this video, we'll talk about how to hear music chords whenever you think of them. Okay, whenever you think of them, or when you just think of any chord. Once you think of the chord, you hear the chord. How do you hear the chord? For example, if I say dominant seventh, what do you hear? Or major seventh or major triad, what do you hear? So how to hear the once you mention a chord, how do you can you hear the chord? Now if I mention a song, any song, like very easy, okay, very common, Twinkle Little Star. Just by saying Twinkle Little Star, already in your mind you can hear the song. Okay, now we're not talking about how to hear a song now, or how to hear the notes in the song. But what we are talking about now is how to hear chords. Okay, how to hear a chord. If I mention a chord, um, dominant seventh, what do you hear? Okay, now in this video, saying what do you hear is the same thing as saying what do you, or what are you thinking about when you hear the name of a chord. Now it's natural, and being natural makes it easy. Okay, so this is how you do it. Okay, so hear music chords, okay, just by their name, okay, without playing them, is by repetition. Okay, it's by repetition. So you've heard this chord, let's say the major chord, very, very common. You've heard someone playing the major chord, or you've played the major chord, you've done it again, again and again and again. Now, without playing the bass or keyboard or any instrument, since you've played the major chord again and again and again and again by repetition, once you hear somebody saying, not playing, no, saying major chord, okay, by just saying major chord, already, because you have played it over and over again by repetition, you can think of it and hear how it sound. Okay, in fact, you don't need to stress yourself. Just um, like your mother's voice. Just by saying your mother's voice, you can hear her voice, or has your mother saying something. Your brain will just get the sound of her voice. Why? Because you've heard her voice over and over and over and over again. So once I say the major chord, if you are able to get the sound of the major chord, whichever key you pick in your mind, if you are able to get the major chord and exactly the way it sounds, it simply means you have heard it over and over and over again. And then if you can't hear how the notes sound like, and the chord, if you can't hear how the chord sound like, a chord sound like, without someone playing it, when I say the major chord, and you can't think of how, you can't hear it without being played, it simply means you have not heard that chord over and over and over again. So don't stress yourself. Oh, I can't hear chords. They have to play it before I know it. If you, for me, I don't know how to hear the chords except they are being played. Very easy. Just hear the chords again and again and again and again. Don't worry, it will get into your subconscious mind. So you just have to hear again by repetition. So the summary of the whole thing I'm talking about in this video is repetition. Okay, take the chord, play it. If you are a keyboardist, if you are a bassist, play the chord, hear it again, hear it again, hear again, hear again. Then you can go and do something else. Another time you come listen to that chord again. So if I say dominant seventh, can you hear how it sounds already? So that's because I've heard it again and again and again and again. So if I hear a chord, if you hear a chord and you are able to identify what chord that is, source chord, source to, you can think of it and hear it. It means you have heard it again and again. I think I'm repeating myself here. Then if you can't identify the chords just by thinking of them, how they sound, then it simply means go and hear them again and again. It's as easy as that. As easy as that. Repetition, repetition. Okay. So if you have any question, leave it in the comment section, and subscribe, click on the notification bell, thumbs up, okay, and share this video. So thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.